This whining freeloader refused to pay rent for months and blamed the apartment for every excuse she could think of. The judge sent her packing immediately.
I paid her this last August rent, and then we didn't have water almost all of September. She told me that it was on the city. It was nothing she could control. I then went to the city to ask questions because my house was not livable. I didn't have water. I was then informed that they could not come here to do anything because the apartment under me was infested in bugs. My landlord did not tell me that. Ever since we moved in, our water has been black and brown since we have lived here. There's 5 other apartments along with me that have multiple issues with their apartments, with the water. Nothing has been taken care of. I still to this day do not have a railing up my stairs.
All right, so you're telling me how terrible the apartment is and all the reasons why you don't like it there. All I can see is the top of your head. She's asking you to move, and she's not asking for any money. She simply wants to terminate the tenancy. The truth of the matter is you'd like to move if you had somewhere to move to. You're telling me why this is so terrible. The water's bad. There's bugs downstairs. There's no railing. There's other issues, but you don't want to move out. No rent has been paid since September, October, and November, and we're about to be into December. So what do you want to do? Do you wish to stay there?
For now, yeah. I mean, again, I have no water for almost a month. I'm then having to pay to travel to even shower. I can't cook food at my own home, so I have to travel to do that. All the money that I should have been saving to put into something else, I'm still spending because this place is not livable.
Miss Lewis, I'm sure you have a response to all that. What's your response?
Most of it's not true, but on September 10th, I did text Michaela, and the city of White Pigeon was willing to come out and do a water pressure test, and she never texted me back and has not texted me back since the beginning of September. And the water issue was something to do with the city, and they said until they get new lines put in, it's going to be an issue. None of the other tenants have any issues. In fact, the tenant that she's talking about with the bug infestation, that is a lie. She's actually paid up through January rent.
Is there water there now?
Yes, there's water, and there has been water. It was for a few days that we were working on it and the city was working on it. And as far as the brown water, they said until they do some of their internal repairs on the city street or the city water lines, that it's just something we have to deal with. So.
All right, Miss Gales, they're not asking for rent. They're asking you to move. Well, I don't know. If you're currently having to go somewhere to shower and all of that, then you do need to get out of here. You have until December 1st. Let me repeat, they're not asking for money here. They're asking you to move.